everybody, welcome back to the Arsenal Fan Reviews channel. Welcome to today's video. As Arsenal have just drawn 0-0 at the Emirates Stadium this evening with Crystal Palace. And welcome to my reaction and player ratings video. A terrible night for Arsenal. We had the chance to jump up to 26 points, 4 points away from Spurs, who are having an excellent season, on level terms with Aston Villa, who are also having an absolutely amazing season and are in 8th place. But we bottled it. And the main reason is because TIERNEY had a muscle tightness injury, and he was out of the squad completely. And Pablo Marie was also out of the squad completely with some calf tightness, although lots of people are saying it's because Arsenal are the club that are tight, as we would have had to pay Flamengo £900,000 if he played against Crystal Palace for some weird reason, which I have not found out yet. It shows how important TIERNEY is to this squad, because he's so good, man. I mean, such a brilliant creator, gets forward so much, scores goals, assists. I mean, if we had someone like Giroud in that box, he would be the top of the top here in TIERNEY with assists right now, chance creator. But yeah, both of those players were unavailable today. We had to witness Maitland-Niles start at left back, and we also were put through Aubameyang at left wing again, as Martinelli, another one who's still out. And with Pablo Marie, we had to watch Rob Holding and David Luiz play together for 90 minutes. Of course, this was a 0-0 game, so I'm not going to complain too much about that defence. But that defence was terrible. No chances coming from that back four at all. Bellerin totally awful today in the midfield. We went with Xhaka and Ceballos. They looked clueless as always. There were some periods where Xhaka put in some good defensive shifts. Were some periods where Ceballos did do some amazing spins, great passes. But I'm going to repeat that sentence again. Some periods where those players looked good. Some. That's the key word in that sentence. They're still not good enough for Arsenal. We did see a return for the absolute GOAT, Thomas Partey, which was really great to see coming back from that little injury he had for a couple of months. So really nice to see him back in the squad. Came on for Ceballos, I believe, in the last 20 minutes. Xhaka stayed on the full 90. He didn't really do too much, didn't have that much to do, just pass the ball around a bit, because, of course, as I said, we were just trying to hold out for the draw at that point when he did come on, so not much, but still looked decent. But one message I did get from this game, or two messages I should say, is now the January transfer window is open. We need a backup left back. We got TIERNEY and no one else there. And we need a creative midfielder, something we've been crying out for years now at Arsenal. Ozil's going. So who do we have? Apart from Xhaka and Ceballos, who really can't do anything. If we're going to carry on with this kind of 4-2-3-1 formation, which, as I said, I mean, has been working for us recently, but it didn't today, then we just need that one creative midfielder, whether that's Buendia for a short-term kind of solution for the next few years, or whether we go out and spend all that money and get someone like Aouar. We need a creative midfielder to go alongside Thomas Partey now he's back. Of course, that three we played today, Aubameyang out on the left because Martinelli's still out, but when he comes back, I'll be very happy. Smith Rowe at 10 again looks, was one of our best players tonight, if we did have a good performance or a good performer. And of course, out on the right, Saka didn't do too much. And up front, Lacazette never really got any chances. Again, showing how important it is that we have Kieran Tierney in the squad. It shows that that guy is world class. But yeah, that's what I learnt from today's game. Pretty boring, 0-0 draw. Takes us up to 11th or stay in 11th. But as I said, if we had won this game, we had the chance to go on to 26 points and be level with Chelsea, Villa, and a couple of other teams. And if they drop points, then we would have been flying. I'm not going to say top 4 or anything, because even though we managed to beat a couple of lower tier teams in the Premier League, I was getting quite excited. But we're back to reality now. And yeah, I'm not going to say it was a terrible game today, although it kind of was. But oh man, it's horrible being an Arsenal fan. That last 5 minutes, I was just so frustrated. But at least we know that Tierney will hopefully be back for Monday's game with Newcastle. So that is something we can look forward to, because he's the main reason. I mean, if he was playing tonight, we would have won that game. But yeah, it's a real shame that we missed out on him. But let's look forward to Monday. But first of all, let's go over my player rating. So first of all, if it pops up, that's not it. There we go. Leno. What do I think of him? He played pretty good today. I mean, if you're still saying, oh, why do we get rid of Martinez? Then you need to watch some Arsenal games, seriously. He done absolutely... I know I said okay a second ago, but thinking about it, he was brilliant, just like the Newcastle game. So many times that Palace could have gone ahead, but they didn't because of him. So many good saves. Moving on, Maitland-Niles. Oh, forgot to rate him. I'm going to go with an 8. Maitland-Niles, terrible, no creativity, can't defend for his life. Get him out of the club now. I've never really rated him, but now lots of Arsenal fans are seeing why. 5. Rob Holding just signed a new contract. I don't get why. Yes, he's had a couple good games, and I'm not being a reactionary fan, as I keep saying. I've been Arteta out for the past 5 months or so. I'm not going to say 5 because that's when we win in the FA Cup, but for the past 3 months at least I've been Arteta out. I'm not going to be reactionary and say I'm all of a sudden changing to Holding out, to Bellerin out, to Maitland-Niles out. I've always wanted these guys out, so these are just my opinions I've had for a while. Holding, why do we sign him on a new contract? Stupid decision. We got Saliba coming back, we got Gabriel in the squad, we got Pablo Mari up and coming. I'm going to go with a 7. David Luiz, again, really stupid decision. I'm not sure why we kept him on the whole game. We should have at least brought one of the two off and brought on Gabriel for 20-minute run around. 7. Bellerin, he should go off to France to do some catwalk stuff because he's obviously not made for football. 6. Xhaka, put in a couple important clearances where we probably would have conceded, but we got Leno in goal, confident anyway. 6. Ceballos, as I said, done a couple good turns and stuff, but still not great. 7. Aubameyang, still utterly terrible. I mean, he put out some sob story the other day about, he's not confident, he's not scoring goals and stuff. Well, obviously that hasn't changed anything so far. 5 or 6, I'll be kind. Bukayo Saka seemed alright today, didn't do too much, but I'll give a 7. Lacazette, he seemed alright. I'm going to go with a 6, though, because didn't really do anything at all. And Smith Rowe, the final of the starting 11, I'm going to have to go with a 7 as well. Done alright, decent, nothing too much. Moving on to the subs, Thomas Partey, as I said, he didn't really get a chance, just came on for a little kick around, a fitness warm-up thing. So 6, but that's not basing it on like his whole career or anything, of course. That's just because he didn't really get a chance. Pepe, again, really stupid decision. I don't know why the board overruled Emery by getting this guy over Zaha, but it is what it is, as the people say. I'm going to go with a 6. And Nketiah, we need a goal and we bring on Nketiah. Why are we keeping this guy over Balogun? It's such a stupid thing from the board there, and Arteta and everything. Like, what a decision! And why would you bring him on? We got a couple, chance creators on that bench. I mean, I think Rob Holding had the most shots out of everyone at Arsenal today, and he's a centre back. ridiculous stuff there, but I'm going to have to give Nketiah a 5. Terrible performance from him today. But yeah, let's quickly wrap up the game and the video here. Tierney and Marie were out, but when they come back, hopefully on Monday, we all look so much better. We lack a backup left back. We lack a creative midfielder. Those are the 3 things we need to get sorted out. Any positives? Partey's back. Gabriel was on the bench. Doesn't really mean much. But yeah, that about wraps it up. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment. We had a chance, but we bottled it. But I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.